Questions are being asked and decisions made right now about how our tax systems will work in the future. What does that mean for the innovation business, and why is it perhaps not quite as straightforward as the popular press might have you believe? It's estimated in a report for the PCS Union that profits that would otherwise raise $4.3 billion of corporation tax in the UK were legally transferred out of the country to lower tax regimes between 2011 and 2012. That's around 10% of the annual corporation tax bill. This figure is estimated to rise to $5.8 billion in the next 4 years. On the global scene, estimates vary as to how much tax revenue is lost by governments due to transfer mispricing. A report by Global Financial Integrity in Washington estimates that amount at several $100 billion annually. In March 2009, a Christian Aid report estimated $1.1 trillion in bilateral trade mispricing with developing countries between 2005 and 2007. As spending on products and services with high levels of IP grows as a proportion of overall GDP, that problem will only get worse. Yet that is exactly where the future of the technology and knowledge markets are. And the situation is made worse with the advent of global superbrands, where the most virtual thing and apparently the most valuable asset of a physical product is the name on the cup or the web address. In most cases, the community benefits from the free movement of capital. But the free movement of capital also equates, under current accounting rules, to the free movement of tax to the lowest cost countries. Entrepreneurs create innovations that are encapsulated in patents that draw licensing fees, that grow companies that are sold to private buyers to release value, that discover drugs that save lives, and invest in know-how that enables considerable reduction in costs. Without the free movement of assets in capital and ideas, the incentive for innovation is significantly reduced. But has IP valuation become too theoretical or overly simplistic? Is IP really detachable from the market it generates its value in and its revenues from? Has IP valuation become more of an art than a science? If we want to reward social risk through lower taxation, how do we differentiate socially beneficial value-creating risk from structurally constructed risk? When is the 20% really carried as opposed to risk-free? One suggestion is that corporation tax should not be defined upon how the company is structured, but based upon and payable in the country where the economic value is generated, and that's usually where the consumer is. Historically, a government or city has provided merchants and their stakeholders protection of trading rights, property and assets in return for collecting corporation taxes. But has the emergence of technology and financial innovation destroyed that social contract? There may still be pirates, but they're not defined by country borders any longer. But company boards have a real challenge. There are long-established and codified tax laws and fiduciary duties to maximise profit that directly contradict as yet uncodified corporate social responsibility expectations. Can complex ethical corporate social responsibility rules ever balance the simplicity of accounting rules when applied in the court of law as opposed to the court of public opinion? As the beneficiaries of low tax regimes, it's highly unlikely that corporations will voluntarily change where they headquarter their business. And tax havens in stable times have no imperative to reduce incentives that attract big business to their shores. Are harmonised tax rates within a community, either within the UK, within the US, or the EU, likely to incentivise innovation within that community? Is closing the corporate tax gap a pipe dream, or can we engineer a better way for countries to both reward innovation and tax wealth? So why are the Sainsbury Management Fellows holding this debate? Well, we're a group of engineers with business skills and experience, and we help to lead successful national and global businesses. We use the combined engineering and business insight to debate big issues facing society and highlight possible routes forward. You can follow our debate on Twitter, #MakeTaxWork, from the 24th of June 2015.